is a trip down memory lane. Although when I first showcased this, I did not actually play the game. I just, like, did watch mode. I'll, like, just play one match and see if I still remember the controls, because I think I left the computers at max difficulty last time I played this. What was it, like... I think it was literally ages ago, if I still remember the controls. Oh, supersonic. To be honest, I'm just mashing the buttons here. Did I actually get up? What do you know? I got a perfect KO against the max difficulty computer just button mashing. Okay, is that really what I need to do? I don't even know how to pull off any of Sonic's specials, to be perfectly honest. Wait, I thought I blocked it. I thought I blocked. Alrighty. Wait, yeah, that was just a mash. I didn't know how I did that. Oh, wow, I just punched him into the tornado. Nice. Well, yeah, actually, Zoro, he's one of the smarter CPUs on this game, so I don't think I would... Yeah, I didn't think I would do all that well against him. Okay. Okay. Whoa, okay. Block, Sonic, block. No, there's no time. I cannot believe it was that close. Kidding. Whoa, okay, yeah. Aye! Yeah, okay. Giant! Drat! Well, there goes my victory streak. Yeah. I literally couldn't do a thing. Just comboed everything into me and I can't even do a counter move. I can't figure out how to do any of Sonic's specials. Oh boy, okay. I did not think I'd actually defeat Zoro on max difficulty. I never was really all that into Tekken-style games, to be perfectly honest. Ah, the memories of coming back. This is my very first multiplayer video that I've ever made with Andrew and Justin. Was a prop hunt match on this map right here. Yeah, I remember all the funny antics we did on this. Like, oh boy, we were so rambunctious. Hey, you know what? There's something I've always wanted to try. I've never actually thought about it during the actual game mode. Oh, I did? See, because I always did have double jump. Hey, yeah, I could have been a Dr. Kleiner hiding on the ceiling, and nobody would have ever known. There's no way they'd ever know. I'm like a ninja. Hey, nice. Stinker. Now, what do I want to do right now, particularly? Oh, yeah. How about one of those things that I did with Chris when we used to play this game together? If I could find it. There we go. We could do that. Spawn this item using the tool gun. That way we can create infinite amounts of it. Now let's take a look at this. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Huh? How did I... Okay, how the heck did I manage to do that? I made a slinky using gears just like this. Oh wait, maybe I could play prop hunt right here. Disguise swept. I thought I could move as the object as well. But, well, I guess not. I very well could have, anyways, I very well could have hidden with the other Dr. Kleiners on this conveyor belt way up here. Nobody would have ever known. Yeah, nobody would have ever known. That was like one of the clever hiding spots that none of us ever thought of doing at the time. And sometime later I found out I could turn into the brick. I could have hid right in there. Yeah, that's so cheeky. This is Good Times brought back as well. Remember this one? Oh, now I can see through. Now I can see through the stupid camera mesh. If only the camera would have worked like this for me before. I could have actually like picked the hiding spot as this massive freaking thing. Oh, now that I can see where I'm going, can I go through the alleyways like this? No, I cannot. I'm too fat. I'm too fat to go through the alleyways. That was my next idea, though. Is that it would have been the funniest thing to see a steamroller down the alleyway. They would have never expected that. But darn it, I can't fit. Can I like squeeze in? No, I can't squeeze in between the freaking crack. Nope, I cannot get in here. Okay, fine. Maybe a steamroller on the roof. Or maybe I could be one of Plank's parents. Plank, I could be like Plank's uncle next to his mom and dad. Exactly. That's another idea I just came up with. Good times, I remember this. I remember the steamroller thing. That was so dang hilarious. Well, I couldn't find the Super Mario Bros. 3 remix of the Cat Mario, and whoa. Why in the world is everything like fast-forwarded? I did not plan this, okay? I did not plan another fast-forwarded gameplay. But okay, I'll take it. Okay, I jumped way too early there. Why is it fast-forwarded? Yeah, should have known that was coming. You know what? This is a bit more challenging fast-forwarded. Okay, yeah! Because I tried to stop there at the, Oh, man, wow. I think maybe this is like 200% speed or something crazy like that. I cannot. You have infinite lives in this game, thank goodness. However, I can't stop in time. It's too fast. Come on, you. Nope. I guess I'll just have to, like, do a short hop there. Well, that almost worked. Okay, I could try doing the short hop there, and then try to pull back. This is way too flippin' fast for, like... Yeah, checkpoint! Checkpoint time! Okay, I remember those little guys that come out like so. Yeah, no! Yeah, I remember that guy that comes out by the finish line like so. Whoa, alrighty. No! I almost had it. I almost had it right there. I was almost done in right there. I think for the most part I can keep up. It's just the timing. The timing is really tricky with the speed. Now I'm actually thinking about maybe playing Super Mario Bros. for the Wii or the DS at super speed. Super cat, I am a super cat. Look at me go, and look at me. And I remember those two out up there, and I hit the checkpoint, and then I pushed over here. All right, well, it is so flippin' fast. I can't imagine why did. I can still do it. That at that moment, no, that was not the right moment to do that. Oh, but I still made it through anyway. No! That's not gonna be fun. Well, what exactly am I gonna do about this? Okay. Well, I forget how this is done then. There we go. That is much more difficult to do with the speed moving this quick. Nobody actually made it to level 3 of Cat Mario 1 before. Still, at this point. If nobody still made it to this, I'm pretty sure you can. I mean, just try. I did this at super speed with no practice. Up next on our game hop journey, we're gonna be playing Destruction Derby 64, one of my favorite N64 games of all time. Yeah, this is just like totally hype. Well, I don't know why exactly I picked Legend if I was not gonna do a very long gameplay. Yeah, the Bayou Run. Let's do that one. And you know what? To be fair, let's pick one of the stock cars.
Welcome to
The outer chassis is literally made out of tinfoil. So any 1 or 2 hits that I get in on these people, I will die. So that would make it a bit more challenging. So I might as well brace at this point. I'm going to be playing some hard challenge modes on my gaming session today. This special is going to include some more than I had it originally planned. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, huh? Well, you're supposed to be going the other direction. Here we go, here we go. There we go! 30 points. Not bad. Not bad for a head-on collision there. Yeah, supposedly the game says, oh, you can get up to 100 points from a single head-on collision. I don't think that's true. Because no matter how I strike the player, no matter how hard I strike, no matter which angle I come at him from, I don't get anywhere close. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, don't you. No! I don't want to go down yet. I want to make sure I get a few more points, at least. Maybe I can farm a few more points. Whoa, boy. Oh, boy. There was a guy right there.
That's another one down.
Yeah, I had to farm a few more points before going down because somebody else took my lead away from me. Another 2 people. I'm trying as absolutely hard as I can just to not run into people at this point. Yeah, because they're still somehow like neck and neck with me on the point scoring system. They keep taking my lead. It's back and forth, back and forth. Still back and really, you still have my lead. Okay, well maybe I ought to try slamming into somebody now. I'm out of time. Oh no! 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 I have to make this head-on collision. Yep. No, I missed! Alright, well. Let's see how I did. I got my first place. Yeah. Wow, a lot of those racers were all in the 200s. We all did good. This has been quite a long time since I played this game as well. And well, I'd have to say, like at least starting out in my YouTube channel, out of the 3 Mario Brothers games, I found this one to be the easiest. Despite how crazy insane things get at the end. I think the last 2 worlds are insane. It takes an expert to beat them, no joke. Oh yeah, there was actually a trick that I have never figured out before to this game. I've seen it done, but I never knew how it is they do it. But then this one video explained how they do the trick. And then I was like thinking, oh, okay, I'll go ahead and try it for myself to see if that is true. It's true. It's the real deal. You know how a lot of YouTubers out there, they have like advice on how to pro a game around, but it's like fake advice, just as a bait click. Just to get more views for their channel. They're liars. They're shameless liars. Well, that was kind of redundant. I was just trying to find where that hidden power-up was, exactly. Now, if I just hold duck in this position, this block for 3 seconds, that's how you do that. Oh, but don't be fooled. Even though you're in a back layer, you still get hit by an enemy on the front layer. So, that is how you get that first flute. So those flutes are like some of the rarest items in the whole game. There's only 3 of them in the whole game, and they're all in the beginning point. You just gotta know where to find them, and now, with that, I know where all 3 are now. Yeah, to think I actually thought this game was evil, but then I found some other titles to be much more infuriating than others. Alrighty. There's that secret door you just gotta press up to get there, and you get this sacred flute. All you gotta do is use your 2 flutes in the first world, and there you go. I don't think I'm really gonna play through the final world too much. I gotta jump to another game on this special video recording. Whoa. Yeah, I forget how crazy things get on this level. Yeah, I first started playing this game when I was little. Like, literally ages ago. But, I can't remember if I had ever made it to the final world before. I know this much, I've never beat the game when I was little. And I can honestly see why. Now this is where things go intense, super crazy. And I perfectly understand why my sister was never fond of the Super Mario Brothers series of Mario games. The Mario Brothers games, they can be quite challenging. Yeah, honestly that's why my sister never had much interest in it. Yeah, I think this whole trek throughout this war zone would be a lot more challenging if I didn't have the Tanuki power. I could have sworn that wrench hit me on the head there. But okay, if you say I'm safe, then who am I to argue with the umpire here? And by the umpire, I guess I'm talking about the game's coding. Okay, you say I'm safe, then fine. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm just the kind of crazy guy who's just like jumps straight into this war zone, head first, no practice, and it's just like, no, this is fine, I can handle this. This isn't gonna cause me any nightmares, kind of thing. Yeah, I honestly didn't think I would go through that first level that easily. I didn't think I would do it that easy. But then again, I wasn't expecting to be able to beat the first 2 levels of Cat Mario at super speed, like how I played the Mario Kart Double Dash fast forward emulation. That was literally fast forward in emulation I played there. Dang, I make this look easy. It probably isn't. Video games are just a thing that I've always been accustomed to. It's my life. That's how I spend my life, pretty much. Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that Mario games, you can't press jump off the very edge of the cliff. To get the most possible use out of long jumping, you can't do that. Not in Mario games. Not in Mario games. Not the Super Mario. He's not that super. Nobody ever gives that guy a chance to get up. Probably because if you do let him move around, his movements are very erratic and unpredictable. He's a real big pain in the butt to deal with if you let him get up and move around. The skull environment, like such an evil place, that's not exactly an exaggeration based on how tough this world is. I mean, I'm sure a lot of gamers that these are the skulls of the many gamers who attempted to cross through this world and didn't make it. Now here's something sort of akin to my own environment, the town that I live in. So, we're gonna be playing this map. I hope I remember the shots that I take. I still got it. Going about the roundabout, maybe at a pinch over 3, and we'll see if that gets me a hole-in-one. It looks like it does! Yeah! Alright, pinch over 3 power straight forward, and you go in the roulette in there. Oh, here, listen to me like I'm giving pro tips about, how to play golf with your friends, but this is not that kind of video I'm making today. I don't know why I do it. That was a little freebie for you subs. Now, this one. I forgot how I take this one. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up? And right 3.5? That's not it. No, it was something like that. It was something like that. How you take that shot. I think it was a 1 1/4 up this way. Oh boy, in 3. I'm cool with that. Slightly to the left at max. Poof! Chum! Okay, that was not it. That was not the move to make. Slightly over 3 was almost too little. Okay, so 3.5 for next time then. 3. Oh boy. At least I get par. I'm doing pretty good so far. But if I was like on a professional circuit against online players, I think I'm on par with them, so as of right now. But this much power? What the okay. I've never seen that. That's never happened before. This trick always worked. Fine, I'll get it in 2. It's still lower than bar. So there. I've never seen that. That's never happened to me before. You know, I always did complain about the game's faulty physics. They've never fixed them. Wait. Oh, I actually made that. Actually, that was another hole that I had the hardest time on. I could never get the angle on that bouncing off the pillar quite right. But until now, I just did. Oh, and here's a trick that King of Skill taught me. It's like a no-brainer move. Just max it straight. Yeah. I never knew it was that easy to get in here. But how many of my secrets does the King of Skill know, huh? Well, what do you know? This is gonna be the first hole I get bogey. Unfortunate. Or worse. Or even worse. Yeah, even worse. Double bogey. I'm not gonna go for the hole in 2 method. I forgot how that's done. But it's not the way I'm doing it now. Crossing the bridge with the second stroke here. At least this way you're guaranteed a hole in 3, pretty much. But there was a method I forgot. I forgot how you do a hole in 2 on this one. But it's fine. Now a 3. That I've never seen that happen either. With the water bounced me backwards away from the That never happened to me either. You see, that's why I've always complained about the physics in the game being glitchy. That's the thing I always hated about this game, trying to do it professionally, maintaining the world records and beating my own course records. Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because of the laggy physics. I think I'll stop with this hole and then hop to another game. Dang, I should have used more power there. Oh well. That much power. Oh, I almost sunk it in like that. That's awesome. Alrighty. So, it was just ending on that. The total score. Not bad. Yeah, everybody picks Peach here because of her special floaty power. But you know what? I'm going to pick the guy with the slippy shoes for additional challenge. This is the hardest Mario Brothers game ever. Is Super Mario Brothers 2 here, which, you know, coincidentally enough, this is actually just a remix of Doki Doki Panic for NES. Why was this basically the only Mario bootleg, which is like copies over a different game? Why is this the only one that was licensed by Nintendo and recognized by fans as an actual game? It isn't. It's not. This is Doki Doki Panic, but with Mario. I'm just gonna refer to this as Doki Doki Panic. Hey everybody, welcome to my gameplay of Doki Doki Panic, and I thought I would get the cherry there. But apparently I wouldn't. Well, Luigi's Flutter Kick. Been here since day one, huh? How about that? Oh, Red Shell! Holy moly! I forgot about that. Oh, there's another thing I forgot about this game. I don't need to take that little entryway. I can save time by jumping over it. Screw you, buddy. Don't need none of that now. Oh, and yeah, this is where the ninjas come from. So, yeah, technically the ninjas wouldn't be a Mario enemy, would they? If they've been here in the original Doki Doki Panic, you would see a Ninja Gaiden remix of Super Mario. I think they called that one Super Mario Brothers, or Mario Brothers. What was it, 7 or 8 or something? Like they went way beyond the 3 numbers in Mario Brothers, and they just like go to Mario Brothers. What was it, 15, 16, whatever. And you would see random titles like involved a reskin of like what, Mickey Mouse or the guy from Ninja Gaiden. It's just crazy. It's just totally mind-blowing. Anybody would even think to make that, and not even one of them was actually reconciled as a real game. Oh, you can't jump up there. You need the ladder going this way. Alrighty. You know what? For some reason, I imagined this game to be way harder. Well, it was. This game was so much harder the first time I played it. Like, I thought this was like one of the most evil games I was ever gonna play. Well, here I am now, proing it. Whoa, hello. Whoa, hello. Whew. That was actually close. Okay. Admittedly, I was greedy there. It would not let me enter the door. I'm gonna play up until I beat Mauser in this world. Then I'll hop to another game. Whoa, star! Yeah, star, baby! You guys are gonna get it now! Now this Fanta will be chasing me. Oh, no, ah! No! He's just kind of swarming around me and chasing me like a bee. You know what? I'll get him off my trail for a while by dropping the key. Temporarily drop the key and then pick it up again. Whew. Oh boy. Well, yeah, that was definitely the wrong time to jump there, but that's fine. Yeah, I consider this game to be so evil I struggled even with the beginning part here, I think. But look at me go now. it's like I've been saying before, my video gaming ability has evolved over the years. Well, there's hit number 1. Number 2. Hey, that's actually a good way to do it. That's actually a pretty good way to do it that I never thought of before. Catch the bomb in midair. Because when the bombs are clustered in that little corner there, they're kind of hard to pick up because you never know when you're going to pick up one that's going to blow up or we're going to pick one that's totally safe. I actually got a match this time around. Oh, yes! Yes! Give me the lives. Although it's not going to matter too much, really. I'm going to be jumping to another game. Oh, I didn't have a completed game on file. I think it's a safe bet I didn't beat the Koopa Troopa one. Yep. Super Mario Land 2, but in color. That's pretty cool. I think when I did make my recording of this ages ago, this was the colored version I was making a gameplay of. Nice try, Shark. You ain't gonna get the better of me. And it's funny, he actually had boxing gloves on him as well. Why would a fish need goggles under the water? Boxing Shark. All you gotta do is duck. You don't even have to be in those little craters below, like on the side. You can actually duck while on the pillar. And if you take this end goal and hit the checkpoint bell, you get a special minigame, which is all too easy to get the lives. I was holding off on saying it because I actually forgot how this works. And there literally was one time, the first time ever, I actually missed. I didn't get a single thing. What are those sabers? Like swords? Like cutting their way through the metal in the submarine? Well, I don't know, that's not the way to go. I don't think that was the way to go. I want the bell! Give me the bell! There we go, another 3 lives. So, for whatever reason, we are inside the whale's stomach for this boss level. Oh, what? Where did that come from? Why? I wonder why I got that little bonus right there. Okay, that's fine. You can give me a free star. Oh, are you kidding me? I ran out of the star right at that moment. Now, I've had the hardest time beating this guy on recording, but I think I know how to do it now. Yeah, you just gotta attack. Just like the Koopa from Mario Bros. 3. You gotta hit him on the head quick before he can do anything, 'cause he'll spawn out those little octopus from. He'll give birth to like an infinite amount of octopi, and you cannot get inside all of them. You have to fight him and beat him quickly.
Hot Wheels Turbo Racing.
Okay, I did leave the difficulty at that mark last time. And yeah, I am gonna be playing at almost the max difficulty. I did actually do the challenge mode on this, where I would play this at max difficulty. Oh, whoa, what the? Okay. I guess I forgot that's a thing that could happen. Oh yeah, so there was at least a few times during that recording. Whoa, what the? I feel like that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, I went through that one okay. What the? Hey, what is going on? All right, you. You think you'll be able to beat me, huh? We'll see about that. Well, judging how badly I've been doing so far, it's looking good for you guys. Oh, I thought I had that power up, but I guess not. Oh, what? all three of the leaders were clustered up together like that. Now I got this power up. I could really flip out. No. Darn it. I should have just kept going straight. Yeah, what am I doing here? I'm doing all the wrong things, that's what I'm doing. I made a video of doing this game on the max difficulty CPUs. And I did, during that difficulty, I managed to like keep all of my turbos while staying ahead in the lead. Which, that was a really proud moment for me. Like, I won, I didn't win all the races. Like, I'd say I won about half. But still to stay ahead in the lead with all turbos in reserve. No, I'm staying ahead now. Well, here I am about to reach the max turbo count, and I think this is gonna be a turbo. No, it's not, it's a steamroll power. But I did get my max. There, I hold on to max at least for a little while while I have to lead. Oh, wow. 0.2 seconds difference. I didn't know the car was that close behind me. I'll do one more race, and then next game. What'd you think would happen if you just, like, plow straight into the stone wheel there, dum-dum? No! My points! I didn't land that stunt successfully, so I don't get my turbos. That's how it works. What the? I didn't think I was bumped to last. I've never actually taken this way before. Oh, you! Come here, you! I gotta remain locked in if I want to beat these guys. No! No, you! Come on! Quit getting turned around! I am not used to the, reversing function on keyboard, apparently. Dang you! Third's okay, I guess. Third, although I feel like turd. The Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle. Yeah, I remember that this is actually this NES game is actually a fun one. And how many of the NES games are actually enjoyable and fun and possible to play? Not that many. I'll tell you what, there aren't that many of them that were like all that enjoyable, really. Yeah, that was kind of a risky maneuver, having to get through the door while this gray cat. Now see, I've made some observations during my initial gameplay, and that the gray cat, his movements are the gray cat's movements are in a way unpredictable, while the green cat, I think, like moves in the direction you face. Oh, okay. Well, like I was kind of trapped up there, but then I remembered I got a boxing glove for later. So it's like one of those puzzle platformer games, but this NES game is very much doable. That's one happy bunny right there. Because I think every time I get every time I complete a level by getting all the carrots, I get an extra life. Boom! Oh hey, here's Yosemite Sam! How shall I beat you in the Battle of Wits this time? Like, maybe that. But he's so easy to outsmart. Well, then again, Bugs Bunny is like one of those perfect people, you know, like, I'm better than all of you. I'm so smart I can think of anything. Like those know-it-all types. I think Yosemite Sam will follow the direction I go. Well, I'm actually kind of trapped here. Yeah, I am actually trapped. Yosemite never takes the stairs. Oh boy, I am actually trapped down here, aren't I? You know what, let's just get this over with. Well, yeah, how many times can you honestly say Bugs Bunny ever got his comeuppance? Cause, like, yeah, he's always that smart aleck type. Oh, he can make anybody look bad. You know, yeah, like those perfectionist know-it-all types.
Oh, look at me, I'm smarter than everybody else. I make you look so stupid.
Oh yeah, the red enemies, they stand completely still if you stand still, and they always go the direction that you move. Like, well, that was not. Oh, I thought I had a boxing glove. For some reason, I thought I had a boxing glove. Yeah, a lot of times I don't really have to think or try all that hard in my games, but I do have my moments. I have my moments where I gotta try hard for that win. And you know what? The win is more satisfying when you actually gotta work for it, you know? Well, I gotta get in there. Yosemite Sam is guarding that carrot. How am I supposed to really get that one? Like, I need a boxing glove, for sure. And then I have to enter down that tube at exactly the right time. Yeah, Bugs Bunny can't jump, so he has to use the tube to get over to this spot over here. What? That wasn't the last one? I could have sworn that was the last one. Whoa, okay. I think I got a glove. Yes, I do have a glove left over. Oh, I see. I see now. There's the last carrot. Okay. Well, good thing I pressed the right key for that red cat to go that way instead of coming towards me on the left side of the screen. So, we got Donkey Kong for the NES. The furthest I've ever been on this, I'd say, was the second area of level 3. At least on camera. That was pretty close. That was actually close. The furthest I've ever been, like ever, was level 4. Which I guess is not too bad. But I mean, you'd have to be like an expert at the game to really... I thought he would keep going my way. I have successfully jumped over the flames before. This Korg is free all by itself. I'm just get off scot-free. Yeah, so back then, that girl, Pauline, was Mario's old girlfriend. And it is Pauline we had to rescue back in the day. And it wasn't Bowser. It wasn't that idiot Bowser we had to save the damsel in distress from. It was this guy, Donkey Kong. That's level 2, area 1 completed. Level 2, area 2. So the level 3, area 2. This is the furthest I've been on recording. Oh, no! I'm cornered! I'm cornered! No! So, yeah, in my next gaming session, I plan to play against players who are actually big shots in life. And they're also the same people who actually know how a controller works. It's gonna be interesting. I'm actually used to beating people who have no idea how to even hold a game controller. And I'm not gonna name names here. But it's just, I'm used to winning easily. I still have 2 lives, because this is one of these games where it counts 0 lives as 2 lives. I'm actually gonna make it further. I'm gonna make it further on recording than before. Oh, it's just when I get up to this part with the trampolines, it's like hard to get inside. Now! Did I make it? I made it! Look at that! It looked like it touched me, but I made it. I'm further ahead on the game in recording. Nice! Like really going the distance. I should be able to swerve around all of these. You gonna come down here or are you gonna... Nope. You're gonna corner me, aren't you? Alright. You're just gonna go this direction I'm facing? Okay, then I'll just... Okay, I didn't think I still had time to do that. Alright! Level 4! I'm locked in on this game now, even though I'm gonna jump to another one soon. Can I actually, like... Wah! Dude! I have never actually made it up there that easily on level 4. Dude, I'm actually doing great! Yeah, these elevators are going out quickly, so I guess I'll just... Yeah, right up to the top. Yeah, everything's moving a lot faster now. Whoa! Yeah, how do you do that? There's not enough room. Not enough... Mario climbs up too slowly. I don't have enough time to get up there. How is it that people can do that? I made it! I made it! Yeah, there's hardly any room to squeeze by at all. And it's gonna get worse than that, isn't it? How the heck do people get past that part? Oh, okay, we got all 4 flames at once this time. Yeah! I jumped the fire! I jumped the fire itself! Yes, I knew I could do it. And I could show that on camera to you guys. Darn, okay. Well, that's still a lot further than before. Now for the very first Game Boy Advance gameplay on my channel. And it certainly was an odd choice comparing all the other games from my list. I'm not sure why I started with this one, but hey. I was gonna get to it eventually. You know who puts the F in fear? Megan! Oh yeah, their evil little sister, yeah. I forget that this is how every single episode of Drake and Josh starts out as. Is like, both of them telling their side of the story, where they're saying the same story, but in their own words. Hey Josh, where are you? I'm in school. Why didn't you wake me? I tried 3 times, but you threw a pillow at me, and your alarm, and your autographed baseball. Okay, so that was the things he threw each time. Isn't that the thing about this game is apparently every single student is a hall monitor. Every single one of them. Well, good thing these guys don't turn around. Oh yeah, that's right! I remember that. Drake actually had to trespass in the girls' bathroom for some stupid reason. I guess it's in the library. What, you have to shortcut through the girls' bathroom to get to the library? Inside the girls' bathroom? How is he getting away with this? How is he getting away with this? Seriously? Well, that girl looking in that direction, you see him in the mirror, don't you? No, I don't! He got caught! Oh, I actually get to start off where I left off. There's a pervert in the bathroom! That is Mrs. Hafer. Yeah, the evil teacher that doesn't like Josh. I mean, Drake. Drake. Doesn't like Drake one bit. Ah, okay. I can't help but think that it's not possible to, like, get out of their sight completely the entire time. Oh, what does another Mrs. Hafer? You know, in real life, you cannot get away from people like this. You can't just, like, dart past them without them noticing like this. Yeah, this school is much more massive than you remember. You think 10 minutes is enough, but I can assure you, you might need to speedrun this whole thing. You might need to do so. There's no health meter. He can beat me up as many times as he wants to. Alright. Well, good thing he didn't, like, keep on hammering me. Oh, boy. How in the No. No, I wasn't meant to... Was I? Was I meant to... No, no! I can't believe it. I thought it was an instantaneous death. If you, Well, that's a dead end. Shoot. Yeah, what about that red camera? Probably even if it captured a strand of your hair. If even a strand of your hair is on camera, you're out! Oh boy. Okay, now you go in the boys' bathroom where you belong. I mean, Griminy. Yeah, it's way less impressive. I'm out of here. Yeah, why is it every single... No! How am I still alive at this point? If only Drake could run. Well, that's not his thing. Oh, I'm the cute guy. I don't sweat. That's not my thing. You know, I actually hate people like Drake. Like they're the kind of person that just steals everybody else's girlfriends temporarily. And it's not like the girl would return to the original boyfriend. She's still swooning over Drake. So, okay. That just looped me back around here. I can't remember how I did this one, in all honesty. Oh bother! Oh, bother! Maybe that upper area is not where I was supposed to go. How the heck am I getting away with this? You guys are... I'm right next to this person. Yeah, I'm right next to you. How do you not see me? There, you see me now? You see... There, do you see me now? Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. Now then.
Oh
no. That was just... What was that? I never thought I would be the one to do something like that. So these quartz, they restore your health. And if you collect 50 of them, you get a life. Kinda like Mario. Oh boy. Now this camera is like more fidgety and against you than I remember. Collect energy atoms to get to other planets. Oh boy, oh boy. I have to get used to this camera all over again. This whole game is playing a lot faster and smoother than I thought it would. And the way I said that, it almost sounded like I was complaining about that. And these mines are really heckin' busy. Whoa. Well, that's one way to get up here. That's one way to get up here. Man, I did not expect that whatsoever. I know that, yeah, I knew you were coming. I just didn't know when. I knew it was going to come in by and run me over. Alrighty. You can depend on me, Duck Dodgers. For the safety of the galaxy. There's one atom, I clearly see where it is. And it totally looked like I could get that atom without these guys' help. As I should have expected, these guys are a little faster than me. Whoa. I almost ended up underneath that rock. I'd imagine that would be an... that would be a unique way of, get out of my way, you! It'd be a unique way of actually losing a life, is getting crushed under the pillar. I don't actually imagine that would be a death. Maybe it would be like a level glitch, like you fall through the level and die that way. Maybe I should have tried it. Maybe I should have actually tried to get crushed underneath that thing. Yeah, remember this, folks? You know, when Maddie Prentice and we all did hide and seek on this map. Yeah, that's where it's from, everybody. It's the Banjo-Kazooie theme. Heck yeah. Why are all of my freaking files always flipping empty? I try to back up my save data on my drives, but they never stay. Now, see, there is one thing I never actually did on camera with the Banjo-Kazooie game. There is a secret in the house. Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you any more about this hidden feature until you collect the jigsaw from the sand castle game first. What? Tell us now, Barrel Boy. No. Only when you got the sandcastle jigsaw. Come on, Kazooie, let's go back. We'll come back later. Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's a hidden puzzle piece. You do a hidden puzzle piece there. Wait a minute. Well, that's the beach that you get to when you beat the game. First, okay, I've never actually checked it, but for some reason I feel like there are more secrets in the house. Well, that sure does stink. It's the only secret in the house. Come on now. So I was actually meaning to get around to do a Banjo-Tooie part-by-part gameplay. But you know what? Of all the times that I played the Banjo-Tooie game on camera, It was just a multiplayer. I've never actually done the story mode before. After all the time I've been running my channel. So you know what? Maybe after this video I can start. You want it ready to tackle the witch now? We sure are. Show us the way, Bottle Boy. I found that pretty humorous that Kazooie didn't know the way. It was right there. Yeah, that was the music that Princess was singing when I brought up the Banjo-Kazooie map on Hide and Seek Gmod. And yeah, this is very nostalgic. To this day, I still love playing this game. Yeah, back then, Rareware was the company that made some fantastic work. Like, I agree with a lot of critics out there that the Rareware N64 games, they knew how to make a great video game. To this day, I still love this game. It's a very great game. I only wonder how this would have been a multiplayer game. Wouldn't it be entirely possible for there to have been a person who modded the Banjo-Kazooie game to make it so that they could make this game a multiplayer just like they did for Super Mario 64? Yeah, I saw the blue Jinjo. The blue Jinjo gave you away, Maddie. Yeah, I'm just reciting some quotes from that video. I'm still really proud of that moment where I actually arranged that setup. Hey, look at that! That guy's wearing a flippin' bra. A red bra. Oh yeah. I remember what I need to do for this chimp. I gotta steal one of his oranges. Hey, that Congo's orange. Put it back. Well, I'm just here to feed your child. I mean, come on. How selfish can you be? Classic Three Stooges story. Save the orphanage from the evil banker. Right off the bat, we get the one freaking challenge that you could just totally cheese. Like, you could farm this minigame so easily. I'm not gonna spend a whole hour on this just to see if I can get $20,000 right here. I could. I probably could. I could just flip between Mo and Larry. And if the top and the bottom pie going out at the same time like that, then flip to Curly. I was telling Andrew how to do it. You know what? I made it past my $600 mark. I'll just take a dive. You're so lame. You are so lame I literally have to stand still and let you kill me off. There. You happy? So yeah, the order in which I played the Stooges games. I went from too easy, and now we're going on the too hard one. You know what's hard about this Stooges game? It's not the challenges. It's not the fact that you can't even control this minigame. This is like one of very few minigames, very few games you've ever seen. You actually cannot control the characters. No. What's hard about this game is the roulette. This Stooges game, the roulette, is just impossible. It goes too fast for you to stop. It goes too fast for you to stop on as soon as day 5. You'll never earn enough money. And you know what? That guy's telling the truth. You'll never earn the $5,000 in this format. And if you do, congratulations. You wasted years of your life. Nice job. Yeah, what command allows them to duck? What command allows them to throw? I have no clue. If I could control who ducks, I would have had Curly duck that pie. I was like thinking, oh, if I could beat the Stooges for the Game Boy Advance, then maybe I could do the NES version now on camera. And I find out the hard way. I certainly cannot do that. I'm thinking B, but I'm gonna go with A. Yeah, it's always the opposite. Which Stooge owned a furniture store? What? They did? Which one of them owned a furniture store? That sounds like Mo. I'll go with Larry Curly. Nope. Maybe it was Larry. Dang it! How do you do this one, really? The Stooges can duck easily on this one. Oh, boy. That's not nearly as fast as I was expecting that to be, but still, I am in a way worse position than before. What I found out for sure on this was try to stay behind the doctor as much as possible. I really have less than $500 on day 7. That's terrible. That is terrible. Well, to think I actually could have made it back by round 4. I could have gotten that $700 on NES format. That's incredible. Now here come the mousetraps, and the page doesn't reset. To think I probably could lose all my fingers right here, right now. Insane. Here we go again. Oh! What was that? Wait a minute. I feel like I should have made it better. Nope. Should have made it faster. I feel like you. Here I am, like keep trying to speedrun it, but I can't. It's too fast. It's too flippin' fast. Oh man. So much for my $700. It ain't happening. Trivia. Okay, as long as it's not a mousetrap. Which of these guys like dogs? I don't know. How are we supposed to know? What was Mo's real name? It's not Moses, is it? It was Moses. Like the least likely thing you would think. That one's easy. Everybody knows this one. Yeah. Everybody knows Larry plays the violin from Punch Drunks. Whoa! Nice! Nice! We're getting there. We're getting there a little bit. But you're not gonna save the orphanage, guys. You're doing a pretty good job so far of avoiding the mousetraps, but you're not gonna win. The NES is evil. Okay. So I didn't hit those guys, did I? I didn't hit the, nah, I did hit that guy for sure. I think I did manage to get to the end of the hall on camera. Did I? Well, I made it this time as well. Oh yeah, 20 hallways at the end. Whoa! Nice! $800, baby! Yeah, so what you gotta do is just forget about the plus pads. You can't catch the plus pads and dodge patients at the same time. You just have to focus on staying behind the doctor to dodge the patients. And then just speed at the end of the hall after you pass the 20th hall. And then, there we go, you got your big stack of moolah. I can make it! No! I was so close! So close! Before the 5th round gong, I could have gotten 700. I was so close. Yeah, we're not saving the orphanage, but just see how close we got there, yeah. I only got one more finger. This isn't gonna be much money. Like, what is that? Only $200? $300? That's never happened to me before. I've never... Watch. I'll lose now. Of course, every time. I knew it. I knew that was happening. I knew that was coming. I knew it every single time. I'm not gonna do Qbert. I ain't playing Qbert. That was the biggest slap in the face. I wasn't expecting to win that game, but I came this close on the first try. Made me think I could do it, but nope. This is one of my all-time favorite games. Like, probably the one game that I play more than any other video game on my list, ever, is this one. Mario Kart 64. All I can say for the most part is that the 150cc computers are super easy. Like comparing the 150cc on this game compared to other Mario Kart titles, 150 in this game is no sweat. They like, you cannot pin these computers down no matter what you do. But it's just easy enough to stay ahead of them. Okay, well, I did not think you would try that. Oh, come on now. He got away, didn't he? He's gonna, like, pull too far ahead for me to do anything, isn't he? Yeah, if you let the computers go too far ahead, then you cannot catch them. Wait! Oh! I did catch him! I actually did! How? I don't, wow. I couldn't tell you how I did it, but I caught him. That's the last time I'm gonna let you get ahead of me, Wario. Alright? Yeah, I don't want to lose my... Nope, Wario. Wario. Bad Wario. That lead is mine, thank you. Now, there is a trick on this one that's easy enough to do. Yo, where are you going, Steven? The other racers are going the other way. I know. You pass the finish line out of bounds, skip the bridge. Yeah, a lap cheat. I don't think I've actually shown this on camera. How long have I actually known about this trick? I don't know. I remember. Yeah, easy enough to do. You have to avoid touching the road. You have to jump off the bridge there. You have to drive out of bounds, and then you have to cross the finish line. You have to make sure you at least cross the finish line before driving out of the map, before the Lack 2 resets you. That's how you do it. Sad as this is, I did not discover this trick on my own. I had to look up on the internet for this one. I was actually trying to pelt Wario with it. Alright, well he gets 3! It's because I like Wario that much. He gets 3 of them. You want to try to get ahead of me, Wario? Yeah, you're trying it? Okay. Toad, you back off. Wait, where is Mario? What happened to Mario, actually? Oh! Yeah, Wario, you fall down there! Wario has to go all the way around! Toad! Wait a minute! Yeah, Wario, you're not supposed to be here by all accounts. You are so cheating. Yeah, he fell off the side there. By all accounts, he should have to go all the way around here, not shortcut back up the frickin'. You can't do that. You are so cheating. Yeah, it's like, wow, you're cheating so hard, and yet you can't win. How does that work? How does that work? The computers cheat in this Mario Kart. They cheat so hard, and yet they're easy to beat, even on 150cc. How does that work? Can I get a perfect run? If I get first on this one, then I win all the races first place. Well, since I'm using my keyboard, I'm not really using the skid move too much. Oh, you brat. You son of a baconator. Yeah, take your blocks, Mario. See how you like it. I can like feel your pride on this one, Mario. It's like, oh, this is my course. I'm the one who should win on my course, Mario Stadium. Too bad, Mario. It may be your course, but I'm the gonna win. But I'm gonna win here, not you. I'm determined. No! I forgot this was 150cc. You could sweep, you could swerve and spin out. Well, Yoshi almost did the same thing Mario did that first lap. Told you I'd win! Oh, but it was so close though. If I didn't have those mushrooms, Yoshi would have won the race. But yep, Mario, you're not winning on your own stage. Talk about embarrassing. And with that, our next game shall be Lego Racers. Oh, brother. See, now this is the one racing game I found to be one of the hardest racing games I've played. Arr, on the high seas or on land. I thought I had to press A to skip his... I didn't think it would skip the cutscene. I was just trying to, like, speed the dialogue. Okay, whatever. On seas or on land, I will beat my opponents, I think he was gonna say. Yeah, I found this racing game to be harder than the rest. Between control and CPU difficulty, I better make sure that I can get all of the white power-ups that I can. Those add on to your existing thing. Wow! Yeah! Booyah! Now with me being this far ahead, all I have to really focus on is just to keep the lead. Okay, I seem to already be getting the hang of the controls. That's nice. That's neato. I don't think there's anything they can do to me now. I just, as long as they don't have any homing items, I guess. And, yep. Oh, whoa. Oh, I can only assume the red dot. That's the pirate captain. Yeah, Captain Redbeard. He was actually, wow. With all those mega turbo boosts I've gotten. He wasn't that far behind, like the rest of the pack. Okay, yeah, that was when to get the boost on this game. Is press it on go, not in the middle of 2 like Mario Kart. Yep. Oh yeah, so I told Andrew that was my new discovery on this game, was how to get the boost up start. Alright, well, you're gonna be like that. Warp speed! You know, I haven't actually mentioned it before, but strange it is, the layout of this map looks like a bear. We're crossing the bear's butt right now. Yeah, we're going to his hind leg area. Hasn't anybody actually noticed that? Hasn't anybody actually pointed that out? I mean, we are in the woods. Woods level. I'm trying to hit the white blocks as much as I can. Yeah, he's gaining on me. He's gaining on me. Not good, not good, not good at all. I think Captain Redbeard's faster than I am. That's why, even with all the turbo boosts, it might be too early to tell. Maybe he's gonna win the race at the very end. Or maybe not. I don't know. Oh, here's the end of the course right there. Oh, okay, here's the end of the course. Here's the end of the course. Okay, he didn't win the race. I did. Jonah Card doing a perfect run so far. So there are 4 courses. I guess a perfect score would be 120 points then. Alrighty, through. Oh, fancy that. Doesn't look like anybody else got the boost up start this time around. Alrighty. I see. Yeah, there's a bit of a half-second delay in the steering. But the swerving is not really noticeable too much. The half-second delay in the command to steer. But when you are actually steering, the character is much more solid than you think. Like, it's not slippery in the least. Wow, I'm creaming Redbeard here. Captain Redbeard's way back there. And he's gonna be even further behind. More speed again, baby! He hasn't even... Now he's just now getting to his 3rd lap. That's crazy. Like, I'm really getting the hang of this. I guess I'll do a barrier. Just for the heck of it. Wow! I was ahead of Captain Redbeard by half the track! Yeah. Amazing. Just amazing. Oh, that's kind of funny, actually. The top 3 players are divided by 30 points each. That's funny, actually. Okay, so this guy got the boost up as well. Oh, was that Captain Redbeard? Guy in the orange car. I think that is. Yeah, I think that is him. That's the first time he actually laid a hand on me. In all honesty. Yep, that's Captain Redbeard. Oh boy. Yeah? Do a little role reversal. I'll shoot a cannonball at you. Shoot a cannonball at you. What the? Okay. Well, looks like Captain Redbeard's actually gonna fight me this time, is he? Well, what do you know? First time for everything. There we go. Now warp speed. Yeah, good luck catching me now, buddy boy. But I'm not too far ahead of him, I think. Let's see, yeah, because he's faster than me. He might gain some ground. That. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! No! 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 That was terrible. That was terrible. He's gonna get me. He's gonna get me now, isn't he? The home stretch. Come on now. Come on. Yeah. Perfect race. Yeah, I said before that the Lego game is one of the hardest race games I played. It is. I feel like I just got very lucky. That is actually very grand for first place cutscene. I like that. Oh, I unlocked a new car, it looks like. I get to have his car? You've won the Captain Ripier's card set. Yep. Not only do I beat him, but I take his vehicle too. That's like adding insult to injury. You've unlocked a new circuit. Alright, well, maybe I will actually go ahead and play it along, like when I do the part-by-part series. So, I'll make a save state so that I can actually keep my progress. Okay, I guess I left off with a file that's not finished yet, but I think when I did make my recordings of this game earlier on, was I doing a full part-by-part series or no? Well, anyway, I've always found it strange. This is the only guy in the group, the character select, that actually does have any know-how on machines and stuff. Which that actually explained why his car would be the fastest. I guess I'll go to one of the unlockable stuff. I'll be Humble Wumba. Yeah, just play a quick race on one of these, yeah. Just see if I still remember the controls. I still remember the timing for the boost up. That's cool. Yeah, that was the button for release item. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you in order to get the Globos, you had to oh, that's Bottles. I'm actually racing against Bottles. Bottles is like the fastest racer. Ah, shoot you down. Oh, okay, I didn't even realize I got the Globo for that special ability. Well, I do have the... Oh, I'm like fiercely battling against Bottles. Like, I'm literally battling the fastest racer in the group. Oh, well, let's see how if I can win. I'm staying ahead now, but that might not ring true before long. No, that wasn't the button. That wasn't the button. Crud, I think I did freaking lose the race. Yeah, I did. Oh my gosh. Well, the ice eggs are good for blocking and stuff. If you don't already know how to use that barrel move. I could swear I thought the barrel move was R, but maybe it's L? Ah, this is hopeless. Oh, now let me do that move. It was L. It was L for that. L and down. It was L and down. But yeah. It's already too late for that, Bottles, you cheater. I want to try to win at least one of these rounds against him. I know I can, with my ability and all. I know I can do this. Here it comes again. I can't shake him. Drat! It was A, not Q. Okay, so those are the buttons I set for that. Okay, that makes sense. Hold R for sharp turn. Okay, it was A and S, not Q and E. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. Yeah, that didn't help all that much. Dang you, Bottles! Ah, there we go. Now I know the button. Now I know the button. Okay. I almost didn't see that in time. Bottles is impossible. Is it actually impossible to beat this guy? I refuse to believe it would be impossible to beat this racer. Why? Because, like, why else? Why would you not select this racer? It's cheap. It's too dang cheap. That would mean even the world's worst gamer would have a chance of beating me. That's too ridiculous. Look, he's really that far ahead already. No! It can't be impossible to beat this guy! Dang! Well, look, his top speed is maxed out, and I raced for the character with the lowest possible speed. Okay, that explains it. No wonder I had the hardest time. Okay, Grundy has top speed, but if she gets knocked down, she's pretty much out because of her slow acceleration. Okay, that explains it. So besides Humble Wumba, I could have ended up choosing Jinjo as the worst character? Huh. Well, I feel accomplished now, beating Bottles even once as Humble Wumba. But that is so crazy unfair how much faster Bottles is to everyone else. The worst gamer in the world could beat the very best player. Only in situations like that. That is so stupid. Yeah, the whole Super Mario Land 1 feature where Mario stops instantaneously when you pull back the controller only once. This kind of handling I was still never really getting used to yet. Still not quite accustomed to. And it's due to that, no wonder I was never able to beat the game as a kid. That's one of the reasons. And due to the fact that I played it on the original Game Boy once, yeah, that's... Because the controls are so challenging for me, I don't know how I actually beat the game. Okay. Yeah, you see how much I'm struggling just to get them to move in a straight line. I swear the enemies are very aggro for me. If I watch somebody else's gameplay videos, I don't think that many enemies spawn for you guys. I entirely believe it's possible there could be some people that some games completely dislike. Awesome, I got my lives. I really need this. Because this level, out of every other level in the whole game, I have the hardest time on this level. One of the few levels have the hardest time ever. It's this point. How do I get past this part with the... Yeah, normally, how do you get past that part with the spider on one end? Like, there are two spiders, actually. Two different kinds of spiders that corner you, like, so how do you speedrun that? You get a get out jail free card. That would have been appropriate for me, since I'm the boot. Just kind of like that funny moment against Maddie when we were playing that prop hunt match on that recorded session. Oh, I was the boot prompt. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Carmen got another frickin' railroad. Well, money's good, but what I really want is more properties. My birthday! Look at that, isn't that a coincidence? Yes, I was born on Christmas. You lucky! You are so loud! Spend all your money, but dang, you got some really good properties. I'm getting this railroad, if you don't mind. You'd think she'd just be dumb enough to just hand over Park Place for nothing. Use your brain. Can I get past the... I was hoping I would get past Boardwalk. Every single time I was on that first green property past the cop space. Every single time I was on that space, I always got an 8. Except for now. But what do you know, I didn't get the 8, because if I did get the 8 at that moment, I would land on Boardwalk. This is one of the hardest Game Boy games on my list. feel like it would be a heck of a lot nicer to me than stinking Super Mario Land 1. Okay, so we got our jump. And we got our attack. Whoa. That was close. Whoa, hello. Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So I had to hold up for long jumping. I wonder what those power-ups I'm getting are. It's not, health up. I know that for sure. Whoa, okay. Okay. Not sure if I knew that. Ah! Doesn't this guy materialize? There we go. Yeah, okay. Ah! What you... This is not... Ah! You can't just materialize there! Hey! Hey! Yeah, I saw that guy coming, I just didn't have the time to duck. Ah. Boy. Ah! Oh, boy. You... Really now? I had to like hold up to do long jump over the building. Okay, and press down to get away from my rope. Alright. That's okay. Yeah, see, I'm picking up how to play this game. This is the first boss in a long time that I did a no damage run on. But yeah, the first one was tricky. What the? Hey, what? Why are they how are they getting through me? That is how you beat him, is you kick him. How am I supposed to reach him without dying, huh? A Sonic game. Ugh. And yeah, I remember how much trouble I had with this game too. This is not really all that fun. I particularly hated the lava level. The later points of the game are very hectic. There's another sentry gun. That's just perfect. Ah, yeah, I knew that was going to happen eventually. For sure. Yeah. Come on, little Tweety bird. Would you... okay. I was at least gonna play through the first world because, yeah, things just get insane from here. I feel steamed up to ever since this stupid Super Mario Land 1. I'm picking Sam. Because I feel all steamed up. I'm tempted to just go, ooh! And I'm also gonna be swearing like
That dirty perky shark back flat and portin' syllabunka Martin, perkaluma burton, durton, bush, Latin, Martin, and Adam.
So this one I'm at the G key for go is F. F is break. What the freaking? Okay. H is H for hit. That and G for go. That makes sense. Ouch! Oh, you were gonna pay for that, Lola Bunny. You're gonna pay for that. You think you're gonna get the last laugh on me? Not today, Missy. I seriously doubt they would. They did throw it. I just threw it. I just used my invincible a second too late. They do throw the anvil weapon at you. Okay. I mean, it's one thing to predict when Andrew's gonna use it, but any given moment a computer player's going to use it, I don't think I'd be quick enough to counter their anvil move with this. It's easy to read Andrew's attack patterns and stuff. He is so easy to beat. I guess maybe because I thought the back character would have a sort of speed boost. Yeah, because, well, when we played Versus, we found out that it was literally impossible for the leader to lose his lead. Because the leader could just keep on getting invincibles to protect himself. Not only that, anytime the traps would go off, the player out in front would always be the one to activate all the traps. I don't know what kind of trick that is I don't know what kind of trick that's called. Aha! I was running out of time there to get the invincible to guard against the clown. I was gonna say, I don't know what they call that move that Sam is doing, but he keeps, like, tilting on the side like that. Yeah, I don't know what they call that move. The Desert Mountain region. I'm in West America, y'all. That's what the region looks like, more or less. Just a bunch of rocky mountains in a desert-like environment with the, the cacti and dry bushes, dead patches of grass. We got that here. We definitely have that here. That's definitely a desert for y'all. Oh, nice try. Nice try, Taz. You ain't gonna drop a bomb on me. You ain't gonna get the drop on me like that. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, you tried it also. You tried dropping a bomb on me as well. Who's that? Is that Wile E. Coyote? Yeah! I actually got him! I actually got Daffy. Daffy. As I did Justin's thing. He miraculously threw a bomb forwards and landed the hit on me. He actually managed to hit me. And well, yeah, I just thought I'd try it. I knew I was gonna pull it off from a further range than he did, of course. It's so stupid easy how quick you can get the invincible. And how you can just activate, like, prematurely activate all the traps so that... Yeah, that's the thing. The traps shouldn't be active for the leading players. They should get the traps should have been designed by whoever made the game here. They should have been designed to only be used by players that are not first. Because otherwise, the first place person is just gonna activate all the traps and clear the road, and he's just gonna win all the time. There might be a turbo start in this game too, but I haven't learned it yet. I'm just gonna activate the invincible. I'm just gonna waste the invincibles to get myself that temporary speed boost. Whoa! I actually got inside the falling shields there. Holy moly. You guys are still there? You're still right behind me? How? You're actually keeping up with me now. It's not often CPU players can keep up with me. But it's only like moments like, I don't know, Mario Kart 64, where the CPU drivers always cheat their way to get ahead of you and stuff. That's almost what's going on here, it seems like. No matter how far ahead I'm getting with the Invincibles, they're like not that far behind me. I won the Rascal Championship once again, but this time I did so as Yosemite. I have $115,000, baby! And what am I... Oh, I forgot. That was a that was a costume you could... Yeah, look at this. Look at this crap too. Apparently a stupid fatso is strong enough to kick a lamppost down off the ground. Yeah, I'll just... Well, this game was supposed to emulate GTA 5. However, there were so many things missing between the two games that make it actual GTA 5. You know what? Chief Wiggum is so lame. I think I could get away from him, like, on foot. I could probably get away from him on foot. Ha! I did. So easy. Yeah, you know what? If he is the chief of police, I would imagine Springfield would be one heck of a crime-filled city. Probably the most unsafe city in the world. Oh, yeah, well, with Homer Simpson as the prime resident and Chief Wiggum, that incompetent dummy, as chief of police? Yeah, Springfield is very bad off. He spawns way over there and is he even gonna find his way to me? Oh, there you go! Here I am, you dummy! Yoink! I'm not even trying. I'm barely trying to get away from this guy. Were you drunk behind the wheel again, Justin?
I know I'm drunk behind your wheel. Oh, you can't prove I did it. Ugh. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, me? I didn't do that. Excuse me, old lady, come through.
Oh, don't mind me, just making my rounds. Yeah, you stupid copper. If I can get away from you on foot with barely trying, you're not catching me in a car. There's nothing doing. And what if he does catch you? How much do you lose? What, only 50 coins? That's it! That's it! Haha! I duped him! I duped him! Haha! Don't tell me I'm too hot to handle, Wiggum. Oh, but I'm just a stupid fatso who don't know any better. How can you be outsmarted by an idiot like me? Beep beep, coming through. Excuse me, I gotta go into work! oh, I think that was Lenny in a radiation suit. Sorry, Lenny. Pardon me, Carl. Yep, all dressed and ready for work. I don't think you should dress like that going into a public building. I mean, come on, it's only common sense. I don't want to put this game down. I think this is one of my favorite, like, kind of sandbox games, because you can just, like, I like this game for the fact that you can just get a whole bunch of money and, like, toy with the copper and, well, just basically drive around and be an idiot. This is the one time I'm privileged yeah, the one time I'm privileged and encouraged to be an idiot. This is the game to play. No! No! No, I messed up. Oh no. Excuse me, citizens, coming through. It's Chief Wiggum. Oh no. Oh, what do I do now? Oh no. He's big bad news. I'm in big trouble. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, no. I couldn't reverse my car. I was actually like, oh no, for real there. Here I am saying I don't need to use my brain, but that was actually a smart move I pulled to avoid getting a ticket. And I'm back home. I'm back home again, dear. Excuse me. Coming out. Oh, hello, honey. What's for dinner? This is one of my worst Smash Brothers formats of all time. Is Smash Melee. Next to Smash Ultimate, I don't particularly like playing Ultimate. To be perfectly honest. I don't know. There's just a certain something about Smash Ultimate. Well, I almost pulled out that combo. I still remember the controls on Smash. More or less. And I was actually thinking about doing a challenge video. Can you imagine somebody playing Smash Brothers at supersonic speed? I might attempt it, in all honesty. But that's not the challenge you guys voted for, now is it? I'll protect you, Link. There, I got rid of Jigglypuff at least. My partner survives the battle. Well, what did I get? Ah, Butterfingers. I got points taken away for Butterfingers. Well, on the last few seconds of the match, yeah, I was losing control of my character. Were you gonna penalize me for just a few seconds off? There's probably a better method for getting these targets than what I'm doing. If I knew a better method to take all those targets on, I probably could do it in 30 seconds like all the pros do, but you know. Are you gonna run away the whole time, Link? What, are you too scared to face me? So this is normal difficulty. There we go. I got him. I wanted to be the one that's doing a final smash on him. Trying to get him out with the Peach Bomber. Oh, okay. Are we actually having a hard time getting him out? I just want to be the one to get him out. Okay. There, I got him out. I'm the one who got the final hit. I was trying to get Yoshi to screw up right there. To self-destruct. Oh, that was easy. Okay, so normal difficulty, these Kirby's don't get knocked off in one hit, huh? Dude, bombs! Bombs! I see the bombs! How is that Kirby still alive? That green Kirby, he survived. Darn! There goes one of my lives. Can't remember if I got the best ending on camera. Like the best end goal. I probably did, but okay, I was doing good there. Until that point. Race for the end. The very end goal gets the most points. Ooh, it's gonna be close. I messed up quite a bit in the beginning stage of the game. But I still had enough time to make it to the very end goal. Wow. I guess getting to this very end is a lot easier than I remember. Okay, well, ah! Okay, well, okay. Hey, what? Why can't I land on me? Hey. Hey, how come my hits aren't working? There. Yeah, I remember that part on this is on normal difficulty and up. If you get halfway mark on Master Hand, you battle Crazy Hand too at the same time. And then they have like team fighting abilities. Okay, whoa! They were both slapping at me there. You saw that? Whoa! Wow, that was a nice dodge. Ha ha ha! Dude, the dodges! The dodges! Okay, yeah, I knew I was gonna lose a life. Okay, that can't be evade rolled either. Oh, shoot! I remember that spider move he does there, yeah. Alright. That was actually close. The next hit this guy would have landed on me would have killed me off. Let's see if I remember the controls. Or if the controls are even the same as I had mapped them out to be. It's Super Mario Bros. World 4 now. And well, this Lakitu is usually pretty easy to deal with. I mean, I've never had too much trouble dealing with Lakitu in the original Mario Brothers. But there are some Mario Brothers games, including Mario Brothers Hacks, he is actually a real menace. Particularly, Super Mario Bros. 4 Mystery of the Five Stones. That guy was so in my way. He was so in my way. It made platforming generally very hard to do. It kind of stinks how my desktop audio recording failed the first time around I did Super Mario Bros. Gameplay recording. So I just ended up adding in unfitting music. And I'm pretty sure that was not a thing you guys really enjoyed too much at all. I apologize. You wanted to hear the actual audio. Well, so did I, in all honesty. There's a shortcut here, if I can utilize it. Bam! There we go. See, everybody knows about these shortcuts. These professional speedrunners who say, oh, I can beat the whole game in 5 minutes. That's the only way how. There are 8 worlds in total, and 4 levels in each world. Yeah, the only way you're gonna beat this game in 5 minutes is do the shortcuts. Like what I just did here. Unfortunately, there are no shortcuts to skip parts of the level on World 8. You gotta play World 8 all the way through. If I can keep my fire guy, I have a pretty good chance of going to the final level. Cause at the end of level 8-3, like half of the time I never beat the game because of the Hammer Brother blockade at the end of that level. But if I can keep my fire guy the whole time, I got a good chance to beat the game again. Because I did beat the game before. Whoa! Whoa! That was a save! So I just reacted for that. Oh, and that was the crucial jump I always had the hardest time with. You know what? I think it'd be smart for me to actually use my fire flower. I think it'd be smart for me to actually use this, because I feel like I'm losing control. I'm starting to lose control, getting panicky. There we go! I keep my fire guy. And I'll use my fire guy to get through the Hammer Brother Brigade. Yeah, there's 2 Hammer Bros there, and another 2 right here. And they are a big pain in the butt to get through without a power-up. So, if I better not fall accidentally right here, because if I do, yeah, I wasn't gonna let myself fall there. If I can still keep the firepower, I can get past the Hammer Brother that way. And deal with Bowser. Wow, this game is so much easier than I remember. I honestly found Super Mario Bros. 3 to be a pleasant trip by comparison, even though there were heckish moments to get past, to beat that game, like really. I remember this maze, hands down. I can't remember if I figured out how to get through this maze as a kid, or if I ended up caving and looking on the internet. But I can't remember which one of those I did. I like to think, well, I don't think I was smart enough to look up answers on how to beat games on the internet when I was little, so I probably figured out this maze all on my own. I did actually make it to the end of the game? Yeah, whatever, I didn't even need to keep my fire guy anyway. Princess Peach is mine! I've actually never beat this game this easy before. I just ran through it for the first time. That's amazing. We present you with a new quest. It's basically the same exact thing, except the Goombas are all Buzzy Beetles. How does that increase the game's difficulty overall? I don't know.